I'm Sam Farrell. I've been coming to Student Solutions for about 3.5 years now, and I've racked up close to 100 floats. I work in the financial services industry, and I go to school on the weekends, so there's a lot of stress, and this has been really a lifesaver for me. It's a great way to reduce my stress level, refocus, reprioritize. And it's helped me a lot over the last few years. I was initially introduced to floating. I had a friend who was in the fitness industry, and he was really into personal development, and he started telling me about floating, and then I saw it in pop culture. There was a Daredevil film that Daredevil used to sleep in a flotation tank, and I got interested in it. Super nice and accommodating, and it was a 2-for-1 deal, and didn't look back. I've been coming ever since. Some of the things that I like to use floating for are relaxation, both mentally and physically, self-development, both mentally and spiritually. I when I'm in the tank, I do something pretty close to meditation, and there's just not a lot of distractions around me because of the nature of flotation in a tank. I'm able to prioritize, goal set, think about my life, self-reflection, and how I'd like to change my life, visualization. There are just so many things that I find that I'm able to do. Having a place where I can really unwind, and that's really valuable to me. And unlike going for a massage or a guided meditation class, this is something that you're learning to do for yourself. You're learning to unleash your own potential, your own abilities, to relax yourself, to take control of your own mind. I think that people that may have thoughts that they can't stop, lots of people, and if you're going through a stressful time in your life and your brain is on overload, this is a way that you can help yourself, calm down and cut back on the number of thoughts per minute that are maybe rushing through your mind. I've talked about floating with other people, and every once in a while people will say they're a little afraid of the idea. So, for example, my dad was saying, well, what if you fall asleep in there? Can you drown? And I explained to him that the whole idea here is that anyone can float, and that you're in a relaxed state of consciousness, but you're not going to sink under the water. Actually, I'm one of those rare people that I can't actually float in a pool or in the ocean. This is the only place where I can float. So another thing that, I have a friend who is mildly claustrophobic, and I've said, there are ways that you can, this is actually a way that you can deal with a problem like claustrophobia. You can leave the door open, you can have a friend sit with you nearby. So there are ways, even for folks that may have something that's keeping them from wanting to experience this, there are techniques that you can try so that you can avail yourself of this, powerful tool for personal development. I think it's important, if you can, especially when you're starting off, to come regularly, if you can twice a week, because it's like anything. It's like meditation or weight training. You're building a muscle. In this case, it's a mental muscle, but there's something in you that gets used to the experience, and you'll get more out of it if you become regular at the practice. I strongly recommend this place, Soothing Solutions, to friends, co-workers. I've actually recommended a lot of people to come here. I think that it's good value for your dollar. There's a lot of nice people that run this place and are very knowledgeable, and the experience of floating itself is very valuable, and who can tell where it's going to lead you down the road.